I'm going to be replacing my homemade fishing rig from last week where I destroyed the Fluke. Now this is a homemade rig I make. There's no swivel. I'm going to come down to a T-knot for the hook, and on the bottom I'm going to put a surgeon's loop knot for the weight. So I'm going to come up the end of my main line here and make sure I don't feel any nicks in the fishing line. It's destroyed down here, so I'm going to come up about 2 feet. Got a kink right here in the line, so I'm going to pass that kink and come right about here. Get my fishing line cutters and cut that off. Once again, I'm pulling this fishing line out from my rod and reel. This is the main line, no swivel. I'm going to come down. I'm going to come down to the bottom. I'm going to come down to the bottom of the fishing line and make a surgeon's loop knot. So I'm going to double that line over like that. Now I'm just going to make 2 overhand knots. One. Now I'm going to put this loop through the loop I just made for the second regular knot. 2. Okay, going to wet my line. Pull it tight. There you got the surgeon's loop knot. Okay, you got your tag line there. Get my trusty fishing line cutters. I'm going to cut that tag off, but I'm going to leave about 1/4 inch. Pick that line up and put it in the trash. Okay, there we go with the surgeon's loop knot. Now I'm going to come up about 15 inches up here. And I'm going to put a knot for my hook. So I'm going to start about 12-15 inches up, and I'm going to use another surgeon's loop knot. Put that loop through there once. And put it through again. Wet my line. Pull it tight. Okay, now because I made this in the middle of the line, there's no tag to cut. Now I'm going to take this surgeon's loop knot and make it into a T-knot. So I got that surgeon's loop knot there. So I'm going to come across with my left hand and grab the right side of the line, and I'm going to come across with my right hand and grab the left side of the line. So that's what I got. I got an X, and the loop's in the way. I don't know if, there you go. So now I'm going to wrap these 2 lines around each other anywhere from 5 to 10 times. I usually do 5 or 6. Okay, I did 6, and now you can see that loop knot already wants to come through that twist I just made. So I'm going to pull that surgeon's loop knot through that loop I just made. Now I pulled that surgeon's loop knot through just so the knot of the surgeon's loop knot comes through the T-knot. Wet my line and pull it tight. Okay, so you got a surgeon's loop knot and a T-knot, and this is basically a drop shot rig. So on the end of the line, once again, where we got the surgeon's loop knot, I'm going to put the loop through my ceramic weight. Put the loop through and pull it over the weight. And that just hangs on there. Now when we're out on a boat and we catch a big fish and we net it, when this weight gets tangled in the fishing net, all I got to do is remove this weight. This comes right off. You take the weight off while it's all wrapped in the net, and then this line pulls right out. But let's finish showing you the rig. These things cost anywhere from $6 to $10 plus in the bait and tackle stores. This rig you can make for the price of a weight and a hook. Now we're coming up to the T-knot where we're going to put our hook. The hooks I use to catch up to 30-inch Fluke are 2/0 offset J hooks. Once again, just like the weight, you're going to get this T-knot. You're going to get the loop of this T-knot and put it through the eye of the hook. Then once you pull it through, you put the loop over the hook. Now what you got is you got your hook and your weight. Let me see if I can back up and show this. You got your hook and your weight. No swivel. And you can check our other videos. We are killing it. I'm going to put a minnow on here on the hook. I'm just going to put a minnow on there, and then I'm going to get a little piece of clam and slide a little piece of clam over the end past the barb of the hook to hold that minnow on. The clam will also add a nice scent trail down in that water. So you're going to have the minnow jumping around, and you're going to have the clam laying down some scent in the water. That's the perfect fluke rig. Thanks for watching.